Alright, so what we're going to do here is just show you a little function here on the miscellaneous tab called draw line. It's kind of a little obscure function, but it's something that I use quite regularly, and anytime I find myself using something over and over and over again, I like to go ahead and create a function for it. So here we have our letter E, and what we're going to do is we're going to add some stones to it. But let's size our letter E the way we want. Let's say I want a 4-inch letter E. Come to our stone fill tab and hit grid fill, and we'll go ahead and apply some stones to our letter E. So now let's just say I want to create a contour around my letter E. So for example, I want to offset this, a certain amount. I really don't know how much yet, but let me just show you what draw line will do for us. Because like I said, I use this function in a lot of different situations. So we're going to select two stones and just hit that draw line function. And then we're just going to kind of come across here and do that all the way. So draw line and draw line and draw line, and so you can see what we're doing. We're just selecting two stones, and all that function does is draw a line in between those two stones. Okay? And all it's going to do is draw a straight line, but of course once we have a straight line, it's easy enough to switch. So we're going to just go ahead and draw a line, and draw a line, and draw a line. Alright, so now we're back to the beginning. Draw a line. Alright, so now that we have all of our lines drawn, what we're going to do is we're going to select one line, and we're going to come over to our Selections tab and click on Mark Object. And then what we're going to ask EasyStone to do is we're going to select the entire design, and we're going to ask EasyStone to pick up every line. And so what we're going to do is say, by outline color, pick up. And now we just have all of our lines selected, which is exactly what we want. So now from there, what we're going to do is go to the Editing tab and click Join Paths. Okay? Now from there, we're going to do the next thing, and that is the cool part of all this, is that now that we have one conjoined line, I'm actually just going to come up here and use my contour tool. And all we're going to do, you can see how we're going to contour that line to the outside. Now, what we could do here is we could add stones to this if we wanted to, now that we have this new path. I'm going to go ahead and leave it just like that. Okay, and then I'm just going to go ahead and right click on that, break contour group apart. And then what we're going to do is use that interactive contour tool again. This is the Corel Draw function. Okay, so now we have that double outline. And now what we're going to do is go ahead and break contour group apart again. Now what we're going to do is select both of those lines, okay, and combine them together. Give it a fill color. All right, and then we're going to go ahead and just delete, or maybe we won't delete it. We'll just move that original line out of the way. You say, well, what in the world did we create there? Well, of course, what we created there is a multi-deco design. So now this outline that we just created, that could be cut out of heat press vinyl, either glitter or regular vinyl, and then we'd have all of our stones on the inside. So that's just one example of how we would use that draw line tool. Like I said, it's something that I really need to demonstrate more functionality for you, but just as a basic point, that's what it does. And I find it easier to use that function than to grab my 2-point line tool and make sure I'm center to center, and then make sure I'm connected, and go around and draw, that line manually. I just think it's easier using that 2-point line tool. So that's one example. There'll be lots more to come.